Hey, this is, more craziness that's happened, and, with her, with Bree, I tried to work with her, like, I've, taken it easy, I've tried to talk calm with her, I've tried to back off, I've tried to be blunt and direct, I've tried to get to the point, I've begged her, I've, asked her, and tried to beg her, and, she just does what she wants to do, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do for her. I really don't know. I can't make someone get a certain drive. I can't make someone have strength, and I can't make them want to live. And I certainly know that I can't put myself second and keep duping myself, right? Because, that person wants to, tap out or, whatever. When I'm trying to actually be a friend, I'm trying to be close to them, connect to them, and ask them what's going on, and be patient with them, and they still push it off, and they still just want to, whatever. And basically, like I said, she did take the pills, 2 full bottles, and that's crazy. I mean, that's really excessive. I remember when I was taking the 12 pills that I had taken, I remember that. I started to get tired, like, after taking, like, the 4th pill, maybe the 6th one. I just got, like, I started to really feel, I guess, like, the pills, like, in my stomach, like, I felt them going down my throat, and it was just like, oh, like, I don't know. It was a feeling that was just overwhelming. I'm not saying the aftermath effect of when they started to have the little effect, right? But I'm saying just feeling all of that in me. But yeah, she had taken 2 whole big pills, pill bottles, filled with, multiple pills in each. And I'm just saying, for her to be that numb while she's doing that, just kept going and going and going. I mean, that's one thing, but yeah, I eventually lost my patience. I said, okay, well, you're not telling me anything, and I had to figure out what's going on with myself. Like I said, she kind of left me to just, she left me to have to do things on my own. Things that have to do with her anyway. I'm not trying to have to take care of someone like that. Not like that. And it's not even just, it's not that annoys me. It's the point of, it seems like this is, it just seems like, it just seems like this is how she's making me stay attached to her by, scaring me like this. And I'm just saying, like, it's weird even for me to think. But, she doesn't understand, where I'm coming from, or at least she does, and she doesn't care, right? I'd taken some time to try to think. I was like, a few hours I didn't contact her. And I started to respond to her messages, right? Started sending her messages. It was really early in the morning, like, when I had done this. This is like, she sent me a message at like 1:30, something like that, like in the morning. I finally turned my phone on, and I happened to see, because I was making a video, and then I saw messages she sent me. I thought they were from way last night, but it turns out, yeah, like I said, it was from early in the morning, around 1 in the morning. So I sent her a message back, and then she was still up around that time. It was like late 3, going on 4, right? I thought she was asleep. She was up. I I sent her a lot of stuff in detail about how I was feeling. And you know what she sent me? Well, in the beginning she said, okay, well, I can't believe you just left me like that. And, you know, shows you don't really care. You don't really love me like you say you do, because you don't just leave me like that. And I'm saying her like, okay, fool, what had I been doing the whole fucking time? Right? It's not like I just said, you know, oh, okay, I guess I can't deal with you. No. I stayed on the phone with her, trying to talk her down and trying to be friendly, right? Like, I was trying. Being more than, you know, caring about it and sensitive. But when she kept blowing me off, she kept, you know, wanting to have things her way, I got mad and I'm like, okay, look, I need you to tell me directly what's going on. Why did you do this? She said, I don't want to talk about it. I said, okay, it's a little bit too late to be like, you know, to get shy and try to block things up. Because if you're in this with me, you need to tell me everything. You need to tell me what's going on. You need to tell me what's what. I need to know what, you know, what's hurting you. I'd like to know, because I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be sad, you know? So, and also, you know, maybe there's a trigger to you. Like, if I happen to say something that reminds you of a certain thing, whatever it is that's hurting you, I need to know, like, and it's because I care. And here I was saying all this stuff, she just didn't care. It's like, oh, well, you know, well, what are you wearing? You know, just trying to, you know, talking about pancakes and, you know, all this other stuff. Just, again, showing she doesn't have much respect for me, because she's dodging. She's dodging the question. And it's not just, oh, because she's hurt, you know, and it's really deep. It's really, you know, it really hits her. No. It was plainly because it's funny. Like, I could tell. It's because it's funny. She doesn't care. Right? She does what she wants, and it's supposed to be fine. And I got sick of it. Like I said, so I was like, okay, I need some time. I need some time to think about things and what's going on. She wasn't giving me anything. There was no cooperation at all. And I'm like, I'm confused, because I'm like, okay, this is your life too. But still, I'm on the phone with you. Well, I'm trying to work things out with you, something about you and your life, what you did. You can't even cooperate with me. But yet, this is about life or death. This literally could have killed you. And I know that was kind of the point, right? But it's like, even the fact that I'm having to, because here I am, I noticed I cared more than she was. It's not only I'm having to pick up your broken pieces and try to puzzle piece things together that you don't even seem to want to do for yourself. You don't even care about it, you know what I'm saying? And again, it's like, it was funny to her. You know, it's not like in the hopeless kind of way, like where she's genuinely cares about stuff. It's like, no, it's fine, you know, just leave it alone. I don't want to talk about it. It's not a big deal. Anyway, what are you wearing? You know, anyway, where are you? You know, that kind of stuff. It's like, can you stop? Like, I'm trying to talk to you right now, and you're just blowing me off. But again, it's that disrespect. You know, you don't respect me enough to try to appreciate what I'm trying to do. And all I know is that it's just really weird. That was when I was like, okay, I need some time to think. That's what pushed me to the edge, to where I'm like, okay, you're not telling me things, so I guess I have to figure things out for myself. Though that doesn't make much sense, because I can't figure out much about your life. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you haven't even told me what's really getting at you. So I just really needed some distance. I know that, because I was going crazy. But yeah, ended up messaging each other early in the morning. I sent her a lot of stuff. Sent her messages, right? Kind of in-depth messages. They weren't that long, but I sent a few messages like that. They're kind of lengthy, but not like extremely long. But I'm just saying, you know, it all had meaning, and it expressed a lot of what I've been feeling, and my purpose as far as why I've done what I've done, and why I've said what I've said, and, you know, the overall picture. And what she sent me, like I said, besides trying to guilt trip me, oh, you know, well, you don't even love me anymore, because, you know, like, and this is what she did. She said, well, I could have died. What if I had been, like, rushed to the hospital, and you just turned off your phone, you just got off the line, like, you know, like, you don't even care about me, but you say you love me, like, you know, you don't love me, because you just abandoned me like that. I thought I could trust you, but, again, that's that kind of guilt trip stuff. Stop it. Stop turning it around to be my problem. This isn't about me. This is what I'm doing, what I'm failing at. I'm trying to see what's going on with you. I'm literally extending myself right now. I'm trying to be a good friend. Like, I'm trying to give you my hand, you know? And I even told her before, I was like, okay, I need some time to think. And before I did, like, I stayed online for a while, because she was still sending me messages or whatever after I said I need time to think. Because she was like, are you breaking up with me? Are you breaking up with me? And still trying to, whatever. I just know that she was calling me, like, on the web chat thing, webcam thing, whatever site, Uvu, and I didn't answer because I'm sitting there typing her, and I'm like, look, I appreciate you. I wish you safety. I wish you the best of luck. I just need some time to think about things and what's going on about the situation. I just need some time. I'm trying to grasp everything. I'm trying to make my peace somewhat, at least with it, because I have to understand, I'm sitting here getting pissed off. Not only do I not understand, it's not like, what I'm saying, like, hey, honey, I feel this way, or hey, I'm, I feel like doing this. I've been thinking about doing this. No, she actually didn't. So all that, I love you, I care about you, no, man, that goes out the window for your part, too. She's sitting here trying to pin things against me, like I'm the one, like suddenly, here it is, like all over again, like, why is it that I end up apologizing for something that is just so out of the way? Something so minuscule, something so stupid. I didn't text you back, within a few seconds. So now I'm a jerk, and like, I find myself apologizing for things and feeling guilty for things, and we end up talking about things, and here I am trying to defend myself to her, and then I realize, wait, how do we even get here in this conversation? This has nothing to do with the very beginning. But see, she does that. She's really good at that manipulative stuff. Like, it's weird, but yeah. I remember, like, I got to the point I wasn't even sorry. I was like, look, I don't even know. I don't know what's going on. And to be honest, I just know that, like I said, after she got done with the whole trying to guilt trip me, again, this isn't about what I've done or, what I tried to talk to you already. I tried. I was gentle with you, and then I was direct with you, and you're not cooperating. So I guess I can't really talk much with you. But she was like, "Yeah, well, you don't love me, and that's selfish." And I'm like, "Okay, but you didn't understand. I mean, you're talking about marriage and all this stuff, and caring about me and love and forever, but you were ready to leave me that fast." You know what I'm saying? If there's something underground stuff, and obviously there is, something that's still hurting her, something that's on her mind, on her psyche, fine, I get that. I'm willing to talk about that. But not after the fact, after you. It's not like you don't get on the phone with me like when you stab yourself and when you're bleeding out and then just like let yourself die on the phone. That's how it is, right? That's how, you know, that's how messed up it was. It's not, hey, I'm thinking about this or I feel down. No, like you actually did it. And it could have worked. And here you are trying to tell me I'm selfish and I don't care about you. I mean, you were so willing to yank yourself away without, I mean, like, you really forgot about me. They should put me secondary enough to do that. And I get it, like, from past experience, I used to think I was doing people a favor when I felt that way. And I felt like also it's not always about what other people feel or think about, when I would hurt myself or try to kill myself or want to kill myself, like thinking about it, right? Because they'll never know the intensity and how miserable I was, right? They'll never understand. So I'm trying to have some sympathy and even on the phone, right? I'm sitting here asking her and being gentle with her. I tried. I was doing a lot. She wasn't doing much of anything. And it's that weird complex where you're having to overdo everything times 10 because your partner, they're not doing much. I just know I've seen that stuff play out a lot in my home life. I don't want to fall into the pattern of my mom. I don't. And this is that dangerous stuff. I don't like to play with it. When I am stepping up and doing everything for you, things I shouldn't have to do. And that's just how the relationship works. Now, I've seen that too much in my life, and I still continue to see it, right? I'm not happy with that at all. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been ever. So I still can't put myself second and let someone else do this to me and, have them try to make me feel like this. And I'm talking to her early this morning, and she the same way. It's careless, right? She's like, it's not a big deal, and it doesn't matter. I'm sitting here like, yes, it does. You tried. You tried. You know? She said, "Oh, I don't know. I just did it. I don't know why I did it. I just did it." And I'm sitting here like, you mean to tell me, fool, let's say we are married. I mean, I didn't say it like that, but I'm like, you mean to tell me, like, let's say we're married and you don't pay a bill, right? A bill that needs to be paid. A bill that is on your half of the bills to pay, right? I have my bills, you have your bills that you pay. You mean to tell me if you just say, oh, well, I don't want to pay the bill, that's supposed to be okay just cause? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can just do whatever you want to. It doesn't have to make any sense. And it's supposed to be fine. You're not supposed to be held any kind of responsibility. Like, I'm trying to logically talk things out with you and see what's going on. She just didn't care. It's like this careless, up in the air, whatever thing to her. And she gets mad at me. Oh, you need to change your attitude. You need to stop talking about this. And honestly, I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Like, I thought I could tell you things, but you're just, it's like, no, stop. Again, stop turning this around and trying to make me think about me and, all this stuff. This isn't about me. This is about you. I'm saying, like, this is me and having to clean up your mess. And I'm with you, so I bear this guilt and this burden. I'm trying to fix you. I'm trying to make sure this doesn't happen again. Because she's already said, like I said, like, if this was that major for her to just randomly try to yank herself and kill herself over, it obviously is a big deal. It can affect her again, right? Next time it may work. I'm just saying, like, she even said, she said a couple of times already, I like the feeling that I had. I think I said that, like, in the other video. She said, I like the feeling. And she said it earlier this morning, too, when I'm on the phone. So she hasn't changed. She's still crazy. I said, the feeling of what? She said, I like the feeling of overdose. I like that. I like the kind of dizzy feeling, you know? I'm sitting there in my head like, what the hell is wrong with you? There's something really wrong with you. And I guess it gets to that point of after you've been so miserable, after a while, you get crazy. But damn, that's psychotic. That's psychotic. Like, she goes to a place I've never imagined myself going before, you know? It's scary. It's freaky. She reminds me of the kind of person that should be locked up. You know? It's really weird. And I'm trying to support her. I'm trying to be there for her, because she doesn't have that. She's never had that. And, it's a lot. I don't know if I can save her, though. And either way, if she ends up killing herself, like, she's still gonna end up hurting me. Hell, she hurts me now. Like, I'm just saying, like, either way, she just hurts me. Even if I cut off communication from her, I'm gonna wonder if she's okay. I'm gonna wonder if, like, she did kill herself. But I know she's not my responsibility. She's not my kid. I shouldn't have to try to pick up the slack for her. Not for things like this. I know that. I feel sorry for her. I feel like if I can do something, that I should. You know? It's a lot. It's a lot. I just know I got to a point. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just at like a weird point with her, like right now. I don't plan on talking to her that much. If she happens to call me, fine. That's great. I just won't be saying much. I just don't know what to do. She asks how I am. I'll just lie. I'll just say I'm great. I'll just say everything's good. I just don't know what to do anymore. I'm really done with her in a sense. If some other girl comes along, I'll just, And if everything's working out great with that girl and, you know, things are cool with her and we have a good vibe, good connection, yeah, I'll start dating that girl. I will. I won't tell Brie about it. I won't. You know what I'm saying? She's crazy already. Brie will just be like a side thing. Like, I'm really not taking her that serious anymore. That's a part of me. That's what a part of me is saying. Like, I'm not really taking her serious anymore. I'm not depending on her to be like my main one. I already warned myself of that. Like, I already tried to stay away from that, like, in the beginning. I told myself, don't get too invested in her because I remember how it used to be with her. And I'm starting to remember. I mean, she doesn't care. She doesn't care about what's going on, and she has a way of making you feel guilty. I mean, there are plenty of times like this morning and a while, whether it's this relationship or in our last relationship, she would say things like, well, I guess I should just kill myself, huh? Like, I guess since, you need time, you need space, I guess I should have just killed myself then. And I guess, then I would have been able to see how much you really care about me. That's crazy stuff. Why are you trying to threaten and hold that against me? Like, I've enjoyed the time that I've spent with her here and there. I'm not talking about the crazy times. I'm not talking about that. Most of the times were crazy, right? That's why, to be honest, when I remember, and whenever I would remember our past relationship, I could only think of the bad things. Only. I could only think about the bad things. Not those few good times. She's crazy. I don't want to get sucked into the game anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of feeling like she's my responsibility. Like, I'm really tired of that. I know I don't have to have it. I don't have to have that weight and that guilt, but I do. Feel sorry for her. I also know that I've been there too, but I don't even know what to do anymore. I know she's not stable enough for me to actually stay with her like that. She's not. Because if she just up and does things like this and, she's just like, oh, it doesn't matter and, don't question me and, it's not in a genuine kind of help me. Even I actually really care about what I did and I'm scared. It's the kind of, oh, it's whatever, up in the air kind of thing. Like, it's really psychotic. This is why, like I said, how I was, it's not at all how she is. Like, there's something really skewed with her. I just know this turns into a lot of me taking care of her and doing things for her I shouldn't have to, and telling her things, like holding her hand and stuff like that. And I remember this morning on the phone, I'm sitting there like saying the same things over and over again, like, getting mad because I'm like, I just told you this, why I did this. Like, I just told you why I said this, like, and she wants to throw in my face, oh, you just leave me. That's what you did. You just always leave me. It's not I always leave you. Okay? And then besides, I told you that I needed time. So yeah, fine, I left you, but I didn't even follow through with that. I was gonna not talk to her for a few days, right? A few good days, let her calm down, let her, gain consciousness, but I didn't even follow through with that. I left her for a few hours, yeah, but boo-hoo. Again, that's that controlling stuff. She wants me to beat around all the time. She wants me to call her all the time, stay on the phone all the time, just like before. When you don't feel much love, I guess you have to try to get it any way you can. Like, you have to always be told, you're pretty, oh, you're great, I love you, you're so great. I mean, that's creepy. It's creepy, it's controlling, it's manipulative, and it's crazy. You're not gonna control me like that, because you need some validation of love. And where were you? Where have you been today? I mean, I guess you were talking to some other girl, huh? Because, you never talking to me. I went to the bathroom for 2 minutes. Calm down. I'm saying, like, it's like, it sounds like TV, but I'm not playing. This isn't from TV, this is really her. And it's crazy. That's exactly how it is. And that's how it was back then, too. Okay, well, I guess you're talking to someone else. Well, you didn't reply back as fast as I wanted you to, so now I'm gonna kill myself. That kind of stuff. Right? I guess now I'm ugly. I guess I'm a bitch. That kind of stuff. It gets so out of hand so fast. I don't know how to control her. And feeling like I have to control her, that's crazy. That's sick. But also, I knew she was going through a lot, so I tried to be there for her. She's still going through a lot. I know that I can't be her whipping boy anymore. I dealt with things like that for 4 months, 4 straight months, and I finally took a stand. I finally just gave up. I finally saw things for as it was, and I left her alone. But it's only been a few weeks of us talking, and this is already where things are heading. It's crazy, it's crazy. It's not even in the way, like, oh, well, people are people, right? Things come up and life happens, and, she just needs a shoulder to cry on. Like, no, she's dependent 24/7. Why didn't you call? You didn't call me as many times today. Where were you? It's like, dang, can I go a day without, can I go a day, or whatever, without being next to you like that? Like, why can't I just have my own thing? Why do you have to be on me all the time? At least a few hours where I'm not bugged by you. And it wouldn't be bugging if she didn't annoy me so much. And what I mean, it's genuine. At first it's genuine and it's sweet, but then she turns it and she ruins it, right? Like, she's like, oh, I guess you don't love me, I guess you don't care about me, or I guess you hate me, like little messages like that. Like, she leaves and I'm like, it's only like 3 minutes after, like, I haven't called her back immediately after she's wanted me to call her. I mean it, right? 3 hours has gone by. She's like, oh, why are you ignoring me? I guess you don't want to talk to me, or did I do something wrong? Because, you haven't been talking to me as much, I guess I'm ugly. I guess I should have just killed myself, huh? Because then you would have missed me. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you? Don't hold that over my head. And I don't want to be babying anyone. I shouldn't have to take care of you like that. I'm not talking about telling me about your day, like telling me how much of a jerk your boss was. I'm not saying that stuff, but stuff like this. I shouldn't have to, like, hold your hand. You're not a baby. If you come to me, you better come to me right. Because I don't have time for stuff like this. And stuff like this isn't on my mind. I'm not trying to be involved with anyone like this in any way, because this is just, it's psycho, and it leads nowhere good, like. It's not right. But yeah, I do know that she's taking it too far. And again, I don't know what to do for her. Nothing I do is good enough, I talk to her, I ask her. She wants me to leave her alone. She wants me to stop bringing it up. So I leave her alone. And then I'm a jerk because I left her alone for a couple of hours, right? Have to be on her 24/7. She needs love and attention 24/7. She feels empty because she's not getting it. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you. When I try to give it to you, you want to be manipulative. Oh, okay, so where were you? Like, where were you earlier? Because, I didn't get a reply earlier. It's like, okay, I didn't see it. Like, you sent me a message earlier. Oh, why not? Why are you ignoring me? See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, it goes from one thing to the other. And it's annoying. Like I said, the genuine sweet stuff, it's sweet in the beginning, right? But then she ruins it. Because she has to, like, that controlling stuff, right? I don't text her back within a certain amount of seconds, then it's like, and she's hounding me all the time. What are you doing? Where were you? Oh, I guess you don't like me. I guess I guess I'm ugly, because, you really don't want to spend time with me, huh? Because you're ignoring me all day. It's not all day, honey. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You need to be grateful. At least I am showing you any attention. That's the thing, like, I want to. There shouldn't be a prize given to me whenever I want to show you attention. And you shouldn't try to punish me whenever I don't give you attention, the attention that you want when you want it, You need to be grateful. Damn, it's only 4. It's only 4 o'clock, We're only, at the end of the day, like 8 o'clock to the night, I get around to talking to you. I mean, come on now. At least I'm trying. At least I made the effort to try to reach out to you and talk to you, call you. Like, at least I'm on the phone with you now, Don't bitch and grime about where I've been all day. You don't need me all day. You shouldn't need me all day. You need to be doing your own thing. That's another thing. Like, she doesn't have her own thing. Like, she's like, yeah, you're the only person I talk to. And if you're not talking to me, I'm kind of bored. And I'm like, damn. I don't know, like, what to do with her anymore. I'm really tired of her. I am. Because she pisses me off. She makes me mad. She only makes me mad because, she doesn't cooperate. She doesn't cooperate. She's careless. This is about, like, her own life. Or then she starts trying to guilt trip me because I'm not a fool. I catch on to it. And she doesn't like when I throw logic in her face when I actually show her what she's doing wrong. She doesn't like that because she knows she's wrong, So she wants to get mad. She wants to be like, okay, well, anyway, what are you wearing? What kind of shoes are you wearing? Where are you right now? How does your hair look? Just any other, like, diversion type of crap. I'm like, no, stop it. Let's talk about this because this is more serious. She said, it's not that serious. Like, leave it alone. You're freaking out about nothing. It is serious, though. So, again, I'm having to, like, parent her and, like, life coach her. I shouldn't have to tell you certain things and how serious it is or when you should be doing this or not to do that. That's what I'm talking about. Like, if you're going to come to me, you better come to me, right? Because this is crazy. I don't have time to be taking care of you. There's certain things about you that needs to be together. I'm not talking about, like, if you have an off day, if you want to talk about it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about stuff like this. I shouldn't have to manage your life. I shouldn't have to try to, keep up with you every 20 minutes, make sure that, like, you didn't kill yourself. I shouldn't have to feel pressured or guilty to try to reply back to all your texts the second after you send, yours because, oh, let me try to make her feel better about herself. Let me try to make sure she knows that I love her, right? Let me try to make sure that I tell her these things, right? So she doesn't get sensitive and butthurt and take it out on herself. Again, something that I haven't even done anything wrong to her. Like, I haven't harmed you. I haven't done you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're fine. But anyway, I shouldn't feel that kind of pressure. Because now I'm doing too much. I'm having to take care of you. She's like, yeah, well, I thought you loved me. You don't even care. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be there for me. You just left me. Honey, I only left you after you weren't working with me. Like, I tried and tried and tried. I'm not talking about for 10 minutes. No, I mean, stayed on for like half an hour with you, 45 minutes until she said she had to go tell her foster mom something, like, I was trying. Tried every single tactic to try to get through to you. Try to break barriers, but she didn't want it, She didn't want it. She didn't want to talk about it. She didn't want to deal with it. She didn't care about it, even though this involves me too heavily if I'm with you. You can't just tap out and think it's okay and leave me like that, But then again, I know she can, so she even hinted that she was going to do it again. That she could do it again. Because she likes feeling and also just cause. Just because, Then to add on top of it, she's like, well, maybe I should just do it again because obviously, I don't have anyone who loves me. I don't have anyone who cares about me because you don't even care about me because now, you're saying that's my fault and you just want to tell me everything that I did wrong. So maybe I should do it again. Again. Like, that's that guilt trip stuff, threatening me and trying to hold stuff over my head. I have nothing to do with it. I shouldn't have to hold your hand. This stuff is beyond me. If you have a bad day, you come home, you want to talk about it, fine. You want to do that. We can do that. There's just so much wrong here. Like, I can't even talk to her. She doesn't let me talk to her. I can't explain to her anything. Like, it's really messed up. I'm tired of her all over again. I'm very tired of her. I'm sick of her, to be honest. She's worn me out. Because I'm sitting here like, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know, like, what to say. And she's like, well, then you don't have to say anything. Just do what you want. Like, you wanted your space earlier? I guess that's what you should do, huh? Just go ahead and have your space. Go ahead, have your space. Leave me alone. Go ahead like you always do. And I'm like, honey, I just did that last night. I only did it like for a few hours, okay? Not that big of a deal. That was the first time I've ever done that, I just don't know what to do about her. I know I'm sick and I don't really want to deal with her anymore. She calls, fine. I'll give a decent hello. But I can't tell her the truth. Everything was supposedly going great and she shows her ass. She shows how crazy she can get when things don't go her way. Thing is, like, things that she wants, they're crazy. She wants me to be a certain way. She wants me to do things a certain way. She wants me to be this. She wants me to do that. Like, she doesn't have patience. Like, she wants me to do stuff that, like, I would have never imagined myself saying or doing or trying to think. It's just, it's crazy. Now I'm supposed to feel guilty because she can't get certain things right. Like, it can't be much of a relationship, like, if you're trying to kill yourself. And also, like, I don't know how that means you love me very much when you're trying to leave me like this. And also, I don't know, like, what she's doing because she's like, oh, I can do whatever I want. It doesn't have to make sense. I don't know why I did it. I just did it. So if we have kids and you get mad at one of your kids, if I come home and you've thrown one of our kids out the window, oh, I don't know why I just did it. I just did it. Well, they were making me mad. Am I just supposed to be like, okay, honey, right? If you want to smother me because, in the middle of the night because you think that, I was checking out some girl, like, oh, I don't know why I did it. I just did it. And that's supposed to be fine. I'm not going to be with anyone who is, number one, that stupid and that irrational, that irresponsible. She doesn't want to take any responsibility. And that's psychotic because you're doing things and you don't even know why you're doing them. You need to work on you. You don't need to be with anyone else if you're like that. I'm certainly not going to be here and try to, what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. You're literally a child I'm having to take care of right now. I can't do that. I shouldn't have to try to love you and be with you and manage you at the same time. That's too much work. Life is too much. You know what I'm saying? Life is too much already. My life is too much. I have a lot laid out in front of me. I really wanted things to work and I really would have hoped that things were different. But she shows me, again, she can turn crazy just like that. Over something that is stupid, over something that doesn't go her way. She can, it's a lot, People guilt tripping me and making me feel guilty and all this stuff and throwing things in my face and manipulating and this is stuff my home life, right? I've been trying to get away from for a while. So I don't want anything that reminds me of it because I'm trying to get away from that. But I do know that I really wanted things to work. I really wanted to have her kids. I really wanted to get married to her, but it's not gonna work because she's crazy. And I'm not even saying that like to be funny, but she's really crazy. Like there's something wrong with her. I guess you could say, hey, well, she's hurt. She's never had a decent amount of love before. I'm not saying like she's not smart. She's shown me she has brains, but it's just her behavior is very off and it's unpredictable. And her logic, I can do whatever I want. It doesn't have to make sense. I don't like that. I certainly don't need to be stuck with anyone who's going to put me in these positions to where I'm having to choose, between certain things. And I'm uncomfortable. Like, she's so fine with me being uncomfortable. She doesn't care. Because, hey, well, you're supposed to love me. You're supposed to love me. You're supposed to stick with me. You're supposed to be here with me. Okay, but still. It's a lot wrong. And that's all I have, y'all. I'm tired of talking about it.